Introducing Dynamic Duo Blooming Branch 2-piece layering stencil set. We also have the outline stamp set, which has detail layers for the stenciling as well as some beautiful sentiments. For an additional purchase in the store, you can get the add-on die set to cut out the 2 bolded phrases as well as the outline image. Let's have a closer look at the layering guide that comes with your set. At the top, you're going to see the inks used to create the image shown. These will also be seen in the stencil openings as you work your way. Once it's completely stenciled, you'll see how to add the stamps to complete your project, as well as an inspiration project. We're going to begin with stencil 1A1 with strawberry ink. I am using a mini ink blending tool. Next, we'll align A2 on stencil 1. There are etchings to help you align this. We will use pink diamond ink for this step. Next, we'll stay on stencil 1A3 with Pinkalicious ink. Again, I'm using the etchings that are included on the stencil to help me make sure I have this aligned for my project. Once the inking is complete for step A3 on stencil 1, we'll move to stencil 1A4. And for this step, we're going to use fuchsia ink. This is at the top right-hand side for step A4. And I am using some satin masking tape just to make sure my stencil was wiggling a little bit, because there is a large piece of cardstock on my sticky mat. And finally, on stencil number 1, we're going to do A5, and that's going to be with purple wine. And I am just taking an extra few seconds to make sure I get this aligned. When stenciling, it's great to take those extra few seconds to make sure you have your image aligned and are inking just the parts you want. Moving to stencil 2, we'll go to B1. On B1, we will use bamboo ink for our first layer of the leaves. Next, we'll move to the bottom of stencil 2, B2, and for this section, we will use olive ink. We'll get this blended. I'm just double checking to make sure I'm not blending any of the other pieces that I'm not supposed to blend on that step. Now we'll move to C1 on stencil number 2. I'm getting this all aligned. And for this step, we'll use hazelnut ink. And again, just being very careful as to where I'm applying the ink on which openings. Next, we're going to move to C2 on stencil 2, and for that we will use almond butter. And finally, on stencil 2, C3, we're going to get that aligned, and we will use milk chocolate, and that'll complete all of our stenciling. I'll place this into my stamp wheel and then align the stamps A6, A7, and A8. They go in that order from top left to bottom right. And then I will use the beautiful cosmic berry to add the first layer of stamping. Then I will align A6.1, A7.1, and A8.1 in that order. And I will pick them up with my flip plate. I will rub them to get the extra photopolymer off, and I will use Rhodolite to stamp this final layer. And that will finish my project for the Dynamic Duo Blooming Branch layering. Here is some inspiration from our amazing designers. To find out more about Dynamic Duo Blooming Branch and other available products, please visit us at altenew.com.
Hello crafters, Jen here. For more tips, techniques, tutorials, and to discover which paper crafting products are right for you, subscribe to Altenew's YouTube channel. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Thanks for watching.